Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl again, Agatha Onyemechi. I'm a wife, a mom based here in Nigeria. Thank you for joining. Thank you for tuning in. Wow, you're all welcome wherever you're watching me from. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. If it's your first time coming across this channel, I want to say thank you. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so that whenever I upload a video, you'll be notified. Like, leave your comment, and share my video. If you're a returning subscriber, I want to say thank you. I really appreciate what you are doing for me. Thank you and God bless. Today, we're going to be talking about an interesting topic on the secret you need to know in marriage. The hidden truth nobody tells you when you are entering into marriage. Something you don't see when you are in courtship, but you tend to experience when you're married. Yes, I believe by God's grace, I'm in a better position to talk about this because I'm 12 years in marriage, and I believe I've learned a lot. I've seen a lot. So I want to share my experiences. I want to share my knowledge to you that want to go into marriage, you that just entered newly, and you that are already inside of it. I want to share knowledge with you, what you're going to be seeing, the secrets you're going to be, the hidden truth you're going to be seeing about marriage. If this is what you're looking for, if you're so interested to know what I'll be saying, sit down, subscribe, and watch till the end. Yes, our number one secret that I'm going to be sharing with you today, number one hidden truth I'm going to be sharing with you today is that every man and every woman has a weakness. You may be surprised. Weakness. Yes. Every man, every woman has a weakness. We all have flesh. We all have feelings. We all have desires. We all have wants. Our flesh has emotion. So there are things that we are struggling with, battling with, that are not good for us, but we see ourselves doing it. It's even recorded in the Bible. Apostle Paul says something. I will leave the scripture maybe up here or here. Apostle Paul says something that nothing good lives in him, in his flesh, or nothing good lives in nature, that he sees himself going back, doing those things he don't want to do. He's subjected to his flesh. So have it at the back of your mind, or know this, that your spouse, your partner, has a weakness he or she is fighting with. Your own spouse can be the weakness of adultery. Yours can be lying. Yours can be cheating. Yours can be stinginess. Yours can be laziness. There must be something he or she is battling with. So what am I trying to say? I'm here to encourage you that if you see it along the line in your marriage, it is normal. What you have to do is to fight against it. Your spouse is not bad, neither is your partner bad. But there are spirits or powers fighting him or her not to be successful in life. So that power or that spirit is now his flesh. So you're going to war and fight against it. Help your partner in prayer. Encourage him or her. Pray for him or her. Advise him or her, or show them love. Help them to walk out of this weakness. Help them to be able to fight and battle with it. It is not time for you to run out of that marriage, or for you to say, no, I cannot do it again, or no, I will not. No. Help them out. Because even you have something you're battling with. Have a particular sin, a particular problem you're battling with. Another point I'm going to be sharing with you again, hidden truth number 2 that you're supposed to know, is that every man on earth has a dark history. We all have past. Please stop digging in your partner's past. It will do you no good. Instead, it will bring you pain, tears, and suffering. It will give you heartache and disappointment. Leave the past and focus on the future. Face what God has in store for you and your partner in future, and let the past go. Let the past be. It is called past. Let it remain in the past. Let bygone be bygone. Whatever you hear, whatever your partner has done in the past, forgive and forget and let go. Focus on the present. If you love her, if he or she is a changed person, why are you still thinking of the past? I see spouse, I see marriages, I see relationships crumble, divorce end because of going back to the past. Forget about it. No man is perfect. We all have made mistakes. If God himself can forgive us and still bless us, why can't you forgive your partner and let go? Forgive and forget. Our point number 2, please, if I'm looking down, I wrote some points here so that I will not forget. Our point number 2 is that number 3, every marriages have its own challenges. Yes, you must face challenge in your marriage. As you enter, you must face challenge. I just told you one of the challenges that you will face. Number 1 is that your partner has a weakness. It's a challenge. So you must face challenges. Whatever it is that God has in store for you, you don't know yet. Let your mentality be open to fight, be open to work it out, be open to forgive, be open to let go. You must encounter challenge in marriage. There are delays, there are powers, there are altars that want to fight you. There are challenges, problems you must embark on. It's a journey. We all know that when embarking on a journey, we are open to anything. We can see anything on our way. So is marriage. Anything can come. Be ready to fight and to what? Overcome. Our secret number 4, or the hidden truth number 4, is that every marriage has its own different level of success. Our fingers are not equal. So is our destiny in marriage is not equal. Stop looking at your friend's marriage. Stop looking at your sister's marriage. Stop looking at your brother's marriage. That is their own. Focus on your own. Face your own. Everybody has his own level of success in marriage. My level of success in marriage is different from that of yours. See, when you start looking at other people's marriage and start comparing and start contrasting, you start having problems. You start bringing and making out issues in your marriage. Why not work it out? Why not grow? Why not join hands with your partner to grow in the level of success in your marriage? It can be financial success. It can be ministerial success. It can be spiritual success. It can be marital success. Pray, work hard, and you'll be successful. You will even be more successful than that person you are looking at. Yes. Our hidden truth, number 5, is to know that marriage is a battle zone. Is a war zone. No? Yes. If anybody tells you that when you enter into marriage, or your battles are over, is a lie. In short, that is when your battle increase. Because now you're fighting 2 battles, 2 foundations, 2 family patterns, yours and that of your spouse and that of your partner. So it is time for you to wear your armor and fight. Because there are powers that don't want you to be settled in marriage. There are powers that don't want you to be successful in marriage. There are powers that don't want you to enjoy marriage. While there are powers that want you to break up. Powers that want you not to be fruitful in marriage. That want to bring delay, disappointment, tears, and struggle. So it is time for you to wake up and fight. Battle against them. So marriage is like a battlefield. We fight, we conquer, and we succeed. Yes, that is marriage. You're going to fight weakness. I told you about challenges. I told you about past. All these are things we are going to be fighting, we are going to be battling. Family patterns, foundations, altars, powers, kingdoms. Even the Bible said we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers, against rulers in high places. These are things that we are going to be fighting against. Even sin, we are going to be fighting against sin, not to make mistake in marriage. Another secret, hidden truths you need to know, which is our secret number 6, is that there is no perfect marriage or no perfect spouse. You cannot have everything in one package. Something must be lacking in your spouse. Something must be lacking in your marriage. What we do by the grace of God, we shape and mold our spouse to what we desire. We shape and mold our marriage to what we want it to be. You are entering into that marriage as an open book. That whatever comes your way, you are ready to challenge them. You are ready to fight back, and you are ready to receive. So what you're going to do to make your marriage perfect, to make your spouse perfect, is in your hands. God has given you a life partner. God has blessed you maritally. It is now left for you to mold it and shape it and build it and guide it to the way you want it to be, to what you want to see, to how you want it to look like. The face you want to see in your marriage depends on how you go about it. No perfect man, no perfect woman. We all mold our spouse to what we desire. God cannot give you everything in one complete package. Will I say whatever God created is not good? No, it is good and perfect. But there is something he or she may be lacking. Mold and shape your spouse to your desire, to your heart content, to what you want them to see, to be, to how you want them to look. Yes, it's in your hands. Another hidden secret we have to know, another hidden truth you need to know is that getting into marriage is taking a huge risk. Yes. Marriage is risky because you don't know what the future holds for you. You are only seeing the beginning. You are not seeing the end. You are seeing the starting point, but you've not seen the finish line. So it's a huge risk. If you put your all into it, you will come out successful. It's an open book. It is for you to write down what you want to see in your marriage. It is a tunnel, a dark tunnel. You can only see the beginning of that tunnel, but you can't see the end of it. You only drive through till you see the end of it. That is what marriage is. Inside the tunnel, you see so many things. You see darkness. But note, after the darkness comes the light. In that tunnel, you may be attacked. In that tunnel, you may get lost. In that tunnel, there might be blockage. In that tunnel, there might be distractions. This is what marriage is all about. But the end is what we are going to be looking at, the finishing point. That after this obstacle, these challenges, I will come out victorious. Yes. Marriage is taking a huge risk. It is not only in business you take huge risk. You take risk in marriage. For you to succeed and be successful in that marriage, there are things you need to let go. Your old life, you need to leave it behind and become a new changed person. A person ready to receive, a person ready to forgive, to let go. Yes, that is marriage. Learn to forgive, be patient, and love your spouse no matter what. Another hidden secret or truth you need to know is that this one is very important. Marriage is not a contract. Marriage is not a contract. Some people say, I just want to go into it, give birth and leave. I just want to go into it. If my spouse is not what I need, I go. It's not a contract. God instituted marriage as a permanent thing, not as a contract. You can only terminate that marriage when there is domestic violence, when there is adultery. But if it's something you can change and forgive, why not let go? It is not a contract. It is for better, for worse, in rich and in poor, till death do you part. Always remember that commitment. Always remember that vow. Stick to it. Marriage is sacred. God holds marriage in high esteem. It is not a contract. The very day you start harboring divorce in your heart, that you give room for the devil. Yes, you open your marriage for the devil to enter. The very day you start hearing third party, you've opened your marriage for the devil to enter. The very day you start hearing side talks, you opened your marriage for the devil to enter. It is not a contract. It is a thing that you need to be committed to death to you. That vow you took is not just a mere vow. Heavens signed, earth signed, even beneath signed it. Another important secret you need to know, hidden truth you need to know, is that every marriage has its own price to pay. Yes. Every marriage has its own price to pay. That auntie's marriage that you are looking at, that is so beautiful, so sweet, that auntie has paid his own dues, has paid his own price. Pay your own. You don't want to contribute. You don't want to work. You don't want to forgive. You don't want to put in, and you want to reap. How? You must pay your dues. You must pay your own price. Even Jesus came to this earth and paid a price for you and I with his blood. So you will pay your price in that marriage with your sweat, with your blood, with your emotions, with everything you have, to see that marriage becomes successful and great. You must pay your dues. The minister of God you are looking up to, that is enjoying his or her marriage, they've paid their own dues. They've paid their own price. Why not pay yours? Pay yours. Stop complaining. Stop comparing. Instead of you to be complaining, why not go in to God in prayers and complain to God? Stop comparing and start planning. Start making out way for your own marriage to be great. It's not a bad thing if people start looking up to you in marriage. It's not a bad thing if they start making your marriage as a reference. You must pay your own price. And lastly, the biggest secret you need to know, the biggest hidden truth you need to know, is that you should put God first in your marriage. Absence of God in your marriage is destruction. Yes. The Bible said with God all things are possible. So it's with God that you can overcome your spouse's weakness with God that you can let the dark past of your spouse or your partner go. It's with God that you can face challenges. With God that you can triumph with any risk that comes your way. With God, all things are possible. When you believe, trust, and hope in God, when you put God first in your marriage, you will have a blessed home, a fruitful home, a sweet home, and a perfect home, and also a perfect partner. If there's absence of God in your marriage, today, why not invite Him into your home? Why not invite God into your home? Him alone can see you through and help you in that home. Wow, I've been talking. I believe you learned something today. I believe I've been a source of help to you. Why not subscribe to my channel? Like, share, leave your comment. I want us to interact. Leave your comment. Tell me the topic you want me to treat. If you have challenges in marriage, tell me. Write it in the comments. DM me. Tell me what you want me to teach on. The areas you're facing challenges. You never can tell. By God's grace, I can be of help to you. Thank you and God bless. If you're a new subscriber, my name is Agatha Onyemichi. Thank you for watching till this extent. Please subscribe again, like, share, leave your comment, hit the notification bell so that whenever I upload a video, you'll be notified. I've been saying this. Thank you and God bless till I come your way again. Bye-bye.